So our second challenge is going to be presented by Mr. Frank Salzgeber. You just listened to him on the highlight panel. And I am very happy to hand the microphone over to him and let him speak about the challenge from the ESA Technology Transfer Program Office.
Thank you so much. So we have hard competition, food or new business models. Maybe we do both. And when we're looking to my old company, and I take that always as an example when you take the iPod. In the iPod, which was the blockbuster in that time for Apple, there was no new technology. MP3 was developed by Fraunhofer IIS. The hard drive was existing, MP3 players were already on the market, iTunes Apple purchased. So what Apple did was a genius system integration combined with a new business model, great marketing and marvelous design. And this is, I think, also when we speak about business models in space, we have to think about new business models in space and how we can reshape it. A good example is ISS, ESA Space from Delft, one of the companies, startup company we support. This is where you buy CubeSats. This is where you buy satellites, on the web. So this is an interesting way to approach also the components. So it's a different business model, you know? You charge, you have your margin, you sell components. I spoke about evolution, and I think I don't want to cover that anymore. We covered or read that enough. But we speak about new business models. I mean, you look into Uber and all these other who changed the business models. Once we had a company, several companies applying for aging people, navigation devices, and I always asked, who is paying for that? Oh, the health insurance. I said, surprise, the health insurance, I have no money for that. I found one company was selling 500 devices to a company which owns a lot of flats in the northeast of Berlin in a very unattractive area. You know, it's the eastern part, which is really concrete towers and so on. And they were giving these trackers to aging people to keep them longer in their own flats before they go to aging homes. This was the business model. So in general, what we want to hear in our challenge is, what are the new business models? What would, if you apply a freemium model to space images? What, do you have to own a satellite completely, or you can have a share? Or you can have only certain amounts of images? There's a SAR satellite, radar satellite constellation, which we have in Germany. And I heard yesterday that they only used 8% of the 90 minutes orbit. So why we have that? I think we have to think about new business models, what we can do in space. It's the same for deorbit, not coming up with the old scenarios. So this is our challenge about. How we can support it, I talked about that also. We have over 400 companies supported. We do more and more. So when we have good ideas, we would like to help this idea to fly and to grow in one of our incubation centers. If we don't have an incubation center there, we will make the contact to the right people. These are my contact details. If not, connect me via LinkedIn. Who is doing our challenge, by the way? I need, please, some hands, please. Yes, yes, you know. So surprise us. Come up with something new. We say, wow. And if the technology is needed, no problem, we will find the right technology around. Thank you very much.